Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing? My name is Jordan, the Scottish truck driver. Now, I don't know what view you're going to see at the moment because my bunk's currently up, so it might be a bit higher than usual, but if you like that view, let me know. I don't have the other camera on at the moment. In hind's truth, I tried yesterday filming with two. Now, at the moment, it is Thursday at 20 to 8 in the morning, and I've just gone down the M6. Stopped at Cannon Forth Truck Services last night. Really good place to park, nice and quiet. And there's a lot of other Pollock drivers that stop there, so ended up having a good blabber with a couple of the other ones, and let's just say there's some future stuff in the pipeline that's going to be coming to the channel real quickly. But yeah, still on my way down to sunny old Preston to drop off this load that I've got in the back. And then I have absolutely no idea where the office are planning on sending me. I've got a feeling I'm probably getting a reload out of the brewery to go back up to Scotland with, but I guess we'll just have to see. At the moment, I stupidly left the... so normally what I do is I'll edit yesterday's video that night, and then I'll leave my laptop on overnight on the charger with like the lids sort of half closed. But stupid me decided it'd be a good idea when I moved the laptop from my bed that I've closed it all the way so the laptop just went to sleep. So the video that I should have had rendered and exported this morning, when I woke up, was on 5% done and said it was going to take another, it was like 122 hours. So, oh, this is one of the other guys. So, that was my own mistake. I was a bit of an idiot. Shouldn't have closed the laptop. So, I'm going to see if I can try and, when I get to this lock drop, reopen the laptop back up and try and export it again, and hopefully doing so it'll go a bit quicker. Now, as I said before, that laptop I've got's got a really slow processing speed, so I think the video's like 45 minutes long, which usually takes around 6 hours for me to export. 6 to 7 hours, and I'm not 100% that the dual footage is actually going to work. So you might see this video before, you might see this video after, I don't know, but just thought I'd keep you updated on the daily content and what I'm actually doing. And again, I do apologise I've not got my camera on at the moment. I forgot to set my phone before I left. That as well in the video, if you haven't already seen it, obviously my phone mount is in the way. That is just something that I cannot get round at the moment. So whether you guys like that, you know, for the fact that you can have the two cameras, but obviously I have to compromise with the fact there's a big mount in the corner of the screen, let me know. Anyway, I'm going to keep on trucking. I'm times yeah, it's 10 to, actually no, it's 10 to 8, and I'm meant to get there at 8:06, so I'm about 16 minutes away from my drop, 17 miles, so I will see you when I get there. Cheers. Right, so build base was there for quite a while. Just various other vehicles coming in and out the yard, and forklift driver going from me to somebody else. So I think I've spent just over an hour there getting tipped. Rang the office, kind of jokingly said, "Oh, am I going up to the brewery?" Yeah, no. Ooh, new adventure. So I'm going into Bolton to go and collect a load to go back up to Livingston. Now, obviously, I don't divulge. I'm not anymore divulging company names, etc. But that stuff I've just delivered off at Build Base was, it almost looked like the stuff that you put down in rabbits, you know, on the floor. You get my drift. You know, the very, very loose chippings. There you go. Massive. I think that's why they need it. I mean, I would say they're about half a metre off the roof, if that. And this trailer's one of the highest ones I've got, so pretty tall. It's taller than your standard trailer. So I've no idea where I'm going. Well, I've got an address, and I've no idea what it is I'm collecting. When I brought it up on the sat nav, it came up that this street is restricted. Obviously, if it's a street that is restricted, it'll have hours where you can and can't go in. But that's the current plan at the moment. I've kind of decided after the absolute faff yesterday of, I mean, I'm still waiting on this video rendering. I'm just going to stick to the one camera at the moment until I'm in a financial position where I can actually buy a second one and just have it permanently on the windscreen. As I'm trying to do it with my phone, etc. In a legal sense, I really shouldn't be touching my phone, obviously, whilst driving, and I haven't. But I just don't feel really comfortable using it. And upon reviewing the footage, yeah, that mount kind of annoyed me after about 10 seconds of watching my own footage back. So for the moment, this view is the best that you're going to get, obviously with some head cam stuff as well, and where I can film. I thought if I at least showed you this view, you can see that mirror and that one up there up to an extent. So you should be able to see where I'm reversing and stuff that I'm doing. Oh, my gloves are down there. This should be out in the locker. So I do apologise, guys, for if maybe like I was doing weekly, like long, you know, vlogs like Jenko, then I could do like the whole dual camera stuff. But if you guys are insistent you want daily sort of content, then you know it's a lot of time and effort, and I already spent a lot of time on the, you know, just with one camera and sort of cutting clips and, you know, moving stuff about to fit, that even with a second camera it's just an even bigger of a nightmare. But it is on the cards to do, and as I said, once I'm in a bit better of a financial position where I've got a bit of extra cash to spend, because at the moment with this COVID stuff, you know, I've been spending quite a bit in utilities, etc. in the house, so and also the shift pattern that I'm on as well really doesn't pay that brilliantly, so I am kind of struggling in a sense. But anyway, right, I'm going to crack on now to this drop. It's currently 9:53 and I'm scheduled to get there for 10:05, so about 12 minutes time, so I'll leave it here and see what it's like. I will maybe move that bunk down later on, because you are on the bunk itself. But I would love to. I don't have a gimbal mount, so to speak, like one of the ones that I can do that and twist. It's the bar that's on it at the moment. My handlebar mount won't fit over it or if it will, the camera will be sat, you know, facing that way, not facing that way. So I need to work something out and what I'm gonna do. More money getting spent on eBay. Right, I'll see you there, guys. Now, this may look familiar to some of you. If anyone watches Trucker J in the UK, so that's just my inverter moaning because the power just went off. If anyone watches Trucker J in the UK, I literally I think his last vlog that he put up was here. Cause that's the maxi trailer he had. It's right next to me. So I've just been told to back this into this building here, which is going to be fun because the sun's shining really brightly on. I think it's paper I'm picking up. That's what it looks like. But no, guys, it wasn't the turning in here. I was like, oh, this looks really familiar. I literally watched Jay's vlog last night, which is why it's just sticking out. Oh well. At least I know where this place is now. That'd be pretty cool to meet him, Jay. He's kind of my inspiration for getting started in this. That and Luke. Right, am I lined up here? Yeah. Am I going to clear this building? Height-wise. Hazards on so people can see. I've got the reverse beeper on. That's ridiculously loud. Oh, this trailer needs a wash. I'm just seeing in the sunlight all the dirt. Help doing this with sunglasses on either, but I can't see anything because of the sun. Oh, now I can see. Oh, nice! Perfectly in the lines. Unstrapped, loaded, strapped, and then get the flock out of here. Get out of Dodge. Aye, aye. I don't know if you can see in the camera there. That trailer over there. Heyo, right, see you guys soon. Oh, sorry, I was gonna do a little vlog outside, but ended up speaking to a friend on the phone and it was a bit more of an in-depth chat than what I thought it was going to be, so I've left there. We are loaded with high value cargo, the sort of thing that you wipe your bum with. High value at this current time. When we're saying that doing that industrial unit that I just reversed into holds around about 7,000 pallets of the stuff that you wipe your bum with, and currently they've got 600 pallets in there. This just shows you the demand at the moment of what the country is going through. And I had quite a good chat with, it's not often a forklift driver, especially given this time, well, you know, he done on that. So the forklift, there's two forklift drivers, one on that side, one on that side. The forklift driver on this side took me to do my straps, pull along, trailer posting in the cartridge, whereas on this side the forklift driver actually done it for me. He pulled it along, obviously wearing gloves etc, not to do any cross contamination, but which is really weird, a forklift driver doing that. They don't normally do that. And then had a pretty good chat with him, to be honest, about recent stuff. It's interesting meeting other people and seeing in what other areas, you know, that this lockdown's having effect. And it was quite a nice chat, to be honest. Always perks up your day when someone, you know, wants to stop and take 5-10 minutes. But he was telling me that, you know, that industrial unit holds X amount of pallets, and you know they're basically down to nothing. Most of it's going to Scotland, which is pretty weird. A fair few hauliers in there, including Maxine, which is kind of where I recognise from Jay's vlog. But now we are on our way up to a huge supermarket distribution centre in Bathgate with certain loads. Should get up there for around, maybe on now, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Sat nav saying I should get there for about 3:30, and I've got a feeling I'm going to have to take a 45 somewhere. I did stop outside and well, I had a 15-minute earlier, and then I had a 30-minute break outside there when I was on the phone to a friend. So I've got plenty of driving time. That's not the issue. I will have to stop somewhere to get. I don't think I'll be able to do from Bolton back up to Livingston on 4.5. But anyway, so I'm gonna crack on. This is the M61, just at Charlie here, or Leyland. So I'm going to crack on and get the stuff to Scotland, and yeah, we'll speak to you in a bit, guys. Alright, people. Welcome back.
I can't show all of your contacts.
I'm kind of glad you're not showing all my contacts. Anyway, back in the depot. I need that paperwork. Back in the depot. So the trailer that I picked up it's not due until early hours of the morning, which buggers me up from my working time. So I've just been told to bring it back into the yard. It's parked somewhere over in that line, and one of the night shift drivers is going to take it in for me. Not in my truck though, in someone else's. So I thought I had a video coming out today, but it's going to be later on today now, as when I done. So the first part of the dual footage worked, but the second part of it, when I tried doing it, it kept flickering between, well, just it kept flickering full stop. So that video you're probably going to see before this, it's only going to have the first part of it, and then the last part, when I do my outro, I'm going to say about the other camera, and it's not even going to be there in the video. So I do apologise about that. Obviously I can't go back and re-record and do all the stuff that so I'm just saying my apologies in this video now. We got back to the yard, and the Edition 1 Mercs here, which is quite nice, and then a guy just voiced his opinion because apparently I was demanding a microwave and a fridge. I don't remember demanding a microwave in this truck, but a fridge, yeah, for the simple fact of it'd be nice to keep food cold and fresh that I can take in, that I can buy in like Lidl etc on the start of my week, and then will I take my card out? No, it's not come out. That I can buy at the start of my week, and then, you know, if if I go into, like, for instance, the Golden Fleece Services, they've got a microwave. Hey, he apologised, I think. So, alright, that's going to be it for this video, guys. It's probably going to be short. I would have loved to do a reverse at Tesco, or showing you the procedure of getting into Tesco, but unfortunately, powers that be have deemed it no, so I'm going to just go with that. I'm going to pack up my stuff, take out my kind of essential stuff that I need, and then go home and come back in for 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So it's now 5 o'clock here, so I'll go back in for 8 o'clock tomorrow, and then I think we're off to Cope Bridge to load. I can't even see my trailer in the trail I've been told to get either. Can't even see it. Anyway, right, if you have enjoyed this video or are enjoying the content, please remember to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, see you in the next one. Cheers. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day, another vlog. So yeah, I've been fighting with that the first video I put up. It's day 3 now, and I'm only at the uploading stage. Now I will apologise on that video. You do see me moving my camera with my hand. I apologise about that. It turns out that footage never saved, or when it did save, it was absolutely flashy. So just decided not to use it, and there's a bit of an outro in that video which I tried cutting out, but then it just didn't make any sense, so I had to leave it in it. But we're at work. We're now 8:53. This stuff was to be in Glasgow for 9. I should have came to work earlier, but it's not the best of times at the moment for me. And the honest and absolute truth to you all, yesterday, which is the 14th of May, was the 3-year anniversary of my mum passing away, and it wasn't until I got home last night, sitting on social media, and always comes up that memories, clicked on it, yeah, first thing I seen. So yeah, it's really not a good time of the year for me. I've got my ways of dealing with it, but of course the lockdown at the moment, won't be able to get out on the bike on Saturday or Sunday. Sucks, but anyway, so bear with me if I seem a bit doom and gloom, or if I don't seem my full chirpy self. It will return. I just always have issues dealing with it. It's not so bad now, sort of 3 years on, but there's a lot of underlying stuff to do with that means it's still quite fresh. But anyone who's lost parents young, you have my complete and utter respect, because I know exactly what you're going through. But I'm not going to put too much of a downer on this video, so I'm just going to leave it there. What is that? Anyway, we are on our way through to another sort of home-based type deal. You'll probably know which one I mean from the start of the week's video. On the way there, we've got quite a few more things of cement in the back. This is like 3/4 of the trailer full, and you can tell because she's heavy. He is heavy. It's sluggish. But yeah, so plan is to drop that off, and then I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But as I teased in yesterday's video, there is some big changes coming with my work schedule, which I'm not going to reveal too much of until I'm actually in the position that I think I'm going to. And then when I am, you will know about it because I'll talk about it. Which is sweet. Well, sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. No more doom and gloom. Gonna get to our drop, and I'll update you on what happens after that. I've got a feeling I'm probably going to go into Glasgow and collect a brewery run, but that's just me guessing. I don't really like this. Well, I do. I don't mind the whole, oh, it's all top secret until you find out stuff. At least then, you know, if I knew roughly what I was doing that day, I could plan where I was kind of going to stop that night. You know, right, I'm going to crack on, go and get to this drop it off, and then I will update you fine people when... Hi! Currently at this Bat and Co, and yet again, it's concrete I'm moving, and it's done exactly the same thing. Now, as I said in my last video, it's on a pallet, and they start like 3 there, and then 3, I'm sure 3 at the back, or 2 at the back, long ways, and then they crisscross it that way. Now, that's great, except, what I forgot to mention to you, is they add a little sheet of paper in between, or it's almost like bacon foil is what it looks like. Not bacon foil, like the grease-proof paper. Now, yeah, you can strap them down. I'm not disputing that at all, but when they do strap it down, sorry, I'm just trying to get the cement off this jumper. Chrome pink works for absolutely everything. I'm probably doing this wrong, and I'm going to get criticised in the comment section, but it's just trying to get rid of this stuff at the moment. Yeah, so they add like a sheet of like what looks like grease-proof paper and the in between, and of course, with it being slidey, when you start getting a bit of movement in the trailer, etc., going around roundabouts, you know, it's not like I can straight line everywhere. They slide, and it slid to the point. So if that's like the curtain there, and that's the pallet, it's slid down like that, and then each layer is slid down, so it's pushing on the curtain. So yeah, that's been I managed to start that, so I went inside the trailer and actually lifted it up, breaking my back, but I don't really care, to be honest. It's exercise, that's the main thing. That's the way I look at it. Breaking my back. But yeah, I managed to move them all, and I've been sat waiting that long. I've managed to undo all the straps on the curtains, and then get inside, undo all the ratchets, put them in that locker on that side, and then all the actual, not the ratchets itself. Oh god, what's the word? I'm struggling with my words this morning. I'm just not right. Do you know what I mean? But you feed through the ratchet and it tightens up the long piece of rope, I'll call it. It'll come to me eventually. Anyway, that thing that we've got for the straps, the windy thing, I'll be brutally honest with you guys, it is handy, but it's also a faff at the same time. for the fact that where it goes into the device.
Position.
Oh, BBC girl. When you go into the when it goes into the device, there's nothing to stop it sliding off. So ideally, what it should have is like a where the actual ratchet goes through. Where the actual ratchet goes through, it should have like two bits on either side, so it can go through and then be spun round. Because at the moment, it just goes through and then slides off the loose end. And I get it is for obviously easiness, but yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it just slides off, and then other times in the bit where it goes, the tongue of it goes through and then back round, it doesn't really like to. It'll maybe jump that. So some it's quick to do, and then others it's quite slow. So hi, but it is a handy little tool, I have to be honest. Quite glad that Tommy's got one. Anyway, you can probably see in front of you, I don't know if you can or not, but the an Andrew Brack wagon's coming out. I'll go in, pull my curtains back, get tipped, and then phone the office just up there and find out where on the dickety I'm going. So that's your little update for the moment. Yeah, it's just when you're moving the cement bags, you just get dust etc. out of them, and you get covered, hence why my trousers are now a nice shade of like brown instead of black. Not because I sharted myself, honestly. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop blabbing on because you guys are probably getting sick of that. This is a tight yard. I don't know if it's a tight yard or not. I'll wait till they open the gate and then I'll maybe stick it back on and show you going into this yard for anyone that's wanting to go to Bat and Q. It looks like a fairly tight yard, so we'll stick the camera on, get some footage of maybe a reverse, which would be nice. Put that up so you can actually see, because that's what I've noticed in that last video. You can't really see much. Oh, my thing for the microphone still hasn't arrived. Went home yesterday to check. Not there. Nor is the GoPro windscreen mount. Hi, buddy. Move me nice clean glove. Well, cleaner. Spin it round. Reverse. The guy's blanking me back. Sweet. Right. Go and tip this. never does. I hope you enjoyed a little time lapse, just getting unloaded, and you would have probably seen the destroyed, well, not destroyed pallet, but one of the pallets that's obviously, it's got that problem with the stuff sliding on it. Apparently that's the 4th delivery of that stuff today, which is pretty impressive. But we're on our way to a very well known drinks manufacturer, soft drinks, to drop this trailer and then pick up one of the high roof ones, load there, and then on down to Wakefield tonight. They told me a truck stop, but I couldn't really hear what they were saying on the phone. Oh, Greggs, how we've missed you. Craving a pink jammy. So yeah, that's the game plan. Should get there in about 15 minutes. Load that, and then down to this truck stop tonight. Wakefield's, is that not sort of thingy side? What's his name? Leeds sort of side, Wakefield. Am I thinking of the right place? Yeah. So I'll probably have to go over the 66, or the A66, which connects Penrith to Scotch Corner. And that'll be a nice little clip going over that for you. Got some stunning views on that road. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, this is Coatbridge, right next to Glasgow, mate. Still comes up the same G postcode as Glasgow. Right, I will see yous. Hello all. Bloody notifications. So that's us just been to that drinks factory and make a very, very well known, not Scottish, worldwide drink, soft drink. Anyway, we're now on our way down to Wakefield, to a supermarket RDC. It's actually that supermarket there. If you know where I am in Glasgow, there's a big there. I do apologise about obviously keeping names and stuff out, but it's just to obviously protect myself, and nice of you to indicate the last possible second, pal. We are heavy, very, very heavy. Let me just shut that roof, sunroof. That's all you're going to be able to hear. But yeah, so down the M74, onto the M6 to Penrith, over to Scotch Corner by the A66, the A69, I can't remember the number. There's the two of those roads, no, it's the A66, I remember that one. Over the A66 to Scotch Corner, and then down probably to Conygarth truck stop for tonight. Driving time on, I've got 3 hours and 54 minutes left of driving time, but I'll stop at 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, so I'll stop in, well, I'm going to stop in about 45 minutes time and just reset my card, and that covers me for my working time as well. 30-minute break for the first 6 hours. Be a straight shot down to Conygarth truck stop, which I think this is going to toil going over the A66, because as I said, we are Doesn't feel ridiculously heavy, not as heavy as the stuff I delivered this morning, but it's certainly near enough on par with it. But apart from that, I got to that drop and there was a fire alarm. I don't know if it was a like a mock one or just sat and wait outside for 25 minutes, and then got my designated trailer. The trailer I had on before was a lower height. This one now is a high roof. Oh, someone asked about tag axles. So there is I don't know the exact weight on each obviously vehicle. They're all different. But if there's a certain amount of weight over the fifth wheel, the tag axle automatically comes down when you get loaded. I know on like Actros's, when you try and put them up, if you've got too much weight in it, it'll bring up and say weight limit exceeded. You know, just for the rear axle. So, but the buttons down here, there is one for putting it up, and then the opposite side to that rocker is obviously for putting it back down. I mean, you can. I try and put it up now, it won't go up at all because there's 26 pallets in the back of this truck and a fair amount of liquid, so it's obviously quite heavy. If you have a full load of like crisps, etc., you can get away with putting the tag axle up. Or what did I haul yesterday? Oh, that was stuff you used to go to the toilet with. Yeah, that was obviously a light load, so I could raise the axle and I drove all the way back up from Bolton with my tag axle all the way up. As I said, I mean, each manufacturers are different and the weight limits they have, and it's just to help as well disperse the weight throughout on that fifth wheel and on the rear axle. But if you are stuck or don't know how they work, then speak to your transport manager or someone in your office and they'll be able to try and direct you as best as they can. What certain conditions you should have it up down. Normally if you're empty, put it up, just saves tyre wear. We Pollux, I know they're lift and shift trailers that used to were going into like building sites and quarries, etc. I've got the rear of the bed goes up like that, same as like DD's. They've got a lift axle on the back trailer, which Scott Andrews done a small segment in one of his videos about how to do it from inside the cab. But I don't have my Epic card, so I don't need. I'm never going to touch one of those trailers. Rear steer as well, that's another one I've got asked about. On a rear steer trailer, I think I'll eventually get to be able to use one. I hate them with a passion. Certainly for the fact it's a T-bike. Certainly for the fact of if you're not used to how they manoeuvre, they're meant to aid, but I just don't get on with them. I just turn the rear steer off, which usually on the side where your parking brake is, as long as your trailer wheels are straight on the steer axle, they will you can lock it in place, and then after a certain mile per hour it takes itself back off again, and then when you go around corners, etc., it'll go back on. But you can turn them off. If you're a new driver with a rear steer, you can turn it off, and just got to be aware of, you know, there's an even longer trailer, but more of a swing. And then the other one is air suspension on the trailer itself. So on the back of this trailer, for instance, on the left hand side, right at the extreme back between the axle, last axle, and the back door. Again, I'll try and show you at some point later on, if I can remember. There is a blue lever which it should be in the pushed in position and straight. That's basically automatic, so it'll self-level. But if you pull it out, turn it to the right, the rear of the trailer will go up. So if you've got a loading bay, for instance, that's set a bit higher, then you can adjust the rear airbags on the trailer, and it will bring the trailer up to the height of the loading bay. I've only had to do that once. It's the Spar Group down in, I can't even remember that video, but they had to adjust it for that. And then there's also some where you go into it, and if it's on like a sloping hill, you know, your trailer might be sat too high, so it'll just adjust the angle. Either that, or if you're delivering into supermarkets, you know, on main streets and it's on a hill, you can sort of level it more up so it's less of a gradient of a slope. Opposite, you know, if it's downhill, you can drop the back of the trailer. As well as obviously the tractor unit, you can manipulate that in a way that, you know, helps you the best. But there's just some questions I've been DM'd and asked about. Oh, she's just wanting to run away from me. Using the exhaust brake, save less wear and tear on the brake shoes. Driving score still is at 80%, which a couple of incidents where I know before. I'm just concentrating here. I'm not making that light. Hazard perception. Yeah, like that before, where you obviously you're having a brake and you don't have enough time to flick down your exhaust brake. That's what affects the score. But it mainly does like rolling up to junctions, use of exhaust brake, cruise control while driving, all sort of automatic stuff that helps you save fuel. There's a predetermined, you can set what you want your ideal MPG to be, and it will, the closer you get to that, the better your driving score. Whether or not, again, these are 100% accurate is beyond me. Anyway, right, I will join with you when I get down to the A66, and I will do a lovely time lapse going over it, as I think when I put up the video about oh, I'm in the wrong lane, I meant to be in that right hand lane there, oops. When I put up the video about the Shap views and being completely humble about my surroundings, a lot of you said also the A66 has some amazing views, which it does. On a really nice day, it does have amazing views. Now does this road, no, it does go into the M74. I don't know why the markings back there said that it's not. Yeah, so I'll do a nice little time lapse over that so you can see it. The window is a bit dirty and it is covered in flies as well, regardless of how many times, well, that was a lot of blue smoke. Regardless of how many times I've I've washed this truck twice this week. And it's still dirty. Hard to try and keep pride in it when, you know, you're just doing motorway driving. But gives me an excuse to get the old polishing rag out later and try and buff it round, and then I've got to do tonight I'll do that side of the cab again. Not that I've really sat on that side of the cab, to be honest. It's more sitting on my bed, but that side of the cab tonight I'll give it another clean, and then tomorrow morning, or tomorrow when I get back, I'll do this side, so that the next driver that comes in it, Tommy, is going to have a nice clean truck. It was indicating, and yeah, keeps him happy, and it keeps my OCD in check. Anyway, right, I'm going to continue, and I'm going to go down to, I think probably Abington I'll stop at, and have a 30-minute break there. I'll reset my driving time, and I'll then go on to Bodyguard, but I shall probably see you on the A66. Cheers.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the monsoon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
that's us parked up. The truck stop in question is in Wakefield, Whitwood, or it's next to Whitwood Freight Centre. If you bear with me 1 second, I will get you the exact name of the truck stop that I'm at. It's quite big, lots of parking. It's nice to see some guys out polishing their trucks as well, you know, taking care of their own units, which I think that's a common question we get asked, to be honest. You know, why do you polish something that doesn't belong to you? And to be brutally honest with you, you know, it's personal pride. I've already explained this before, I'm sure. Whitwood Truck Park, postcode for it is WF10 5QH. It's got 75 spaces, payable by Snap, £18 for the night. There's a calf here apparently as well. Does allow refrigerated vehicles, but yeah, nice big truck park. Like I said, there's loads of trucks here. Right next to the truck wash, right in front of me. I do apologise that my camera died halfway through. It is a GoPro. It does like to chew batteries, or chew battery power, and it done exactly that. But I kind of got to the sort of end of the nicer bit, and then it's all just sort of dual carriageway to the end of the A66. But I apologise, in here looks like an absolute tip. I promise you it's not, it's all organised. But I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning in here, and then maybe go and get some food. I don't know, depends how I feel. Not really feeling hungry, to be honest, just want to sort of get my head down and up for a 4 AM start. So, aye, right, I'm gonna love you and leave you there. If you've enjoyed this video, give me a like. If you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you aren't a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Yeah, I don't think I've asked any questions on this, but feel free to drop a comment. If you are wanting a shout out, I've been asked for that about a few times. Send me an email. My email is always linked in below, and I will try and do like an end of an episode, give people some shout outs, if you want. But yeah, right, that's going to be me for tonight. Go and get my clean on in here, and then yeah, bunk down and go to bed. So right, take care guys, God bless and all that jazz. See you later.